Hello, everyone. This is Eric from Etacute back for another live stream. If you're new here, my name is Eric and I run the Etacute English Teachers channel, also the Best English Learning channel, which is a smaller channel. And yeah, today I'm doing a live stream. I usually do a live stream every Sunday at this time, but I thought I'd do a bit more, a different stream today. Today's stream, if when you read the title, not if you can read the title, when you read the title, it's actually the results of a DNA test I took 5 months ago. Finally got the results back. Yeah, I thought, yeah, just for fun, I'll look at the test today because, yeah, I took the test and I thought, should I just go through it on my own? And I thought, no, it'll be fun to share it with people. So, you know, if you're new here, just tell me where you're from, say hi, and if you have any questions about teaching or about the results, so we can chat about it. I can see my dad's here already. Hello, everyone, and then hi from Pretoria, Potchefstroom. Actually, that's my hometown, like my dad says over here. Okay, yeah. So usually we talk about teaching and we try and answer some questions. I've been doing this live stream for a long time now. Recently, not as often, not every single weekend, but I think I'll do my best to do it a little bit more. My mom's here too. A lot of family support. It's very kind. Thank you to my parents for being here. Actually, they used to be here all the time, but I think recently, the last couple of months, they haven't been able to join because they were struggling with their internet. So welcome, parents. Yeah, and guys, if you've got any questions, tell me where you're from in the comments down below. And yeah, if you've got a question, you can let me know. So let's get to the topic. I've been running this channel for, is it 6 years now? 7 years? 6 or 7 years? 6 years? Making videos for teachers. Recently, my quitting videos have been doing really well, so I've continued with them. But I also have the other videos I'll also post. So don't feel like I'm only making quitting videos. I'm also making videos that I hope will be useful for teachers. And I'm also going to continue with the quitting videos for now. But let's start with, the story behind the DNA test. Okay, so I'm from South Africa. I'm currently teaching in South Korea. And, we're all curious about where we come from, our ancestry. So before I look into the website and look at it, the results, which I haven't looked at yet, I've got no idea. My family name, my surname, my last name is Wesch, and it's a German last name, but it's not that common in Germany, nor is it very common in South Africa. I haven't met any other Weshes apart from us. Sometimes it's spelled differently too. I have noticed, once we got access to Facebook 20 years ago or so, 20 years ago, 22 years ago, I don't know, 20 years ago. Yeah, like 20 years ago. You could search for people with the same last name, and we found some in America, which was interesting. Now, my ancestry is probably, obviously, European, but a long time ago, Europeans settled in South Africa 400 years ago or something, and then so it was mainly French. First the Dutch, and then the French Huguenots, and then the English came. So yeah, a lot of Europeans went to South Africa. They colonized. They moved around. So I guess from my mother's side, it's probably Dutch, mainly Dutch, some French, and then on my dad's side, I'm sure they're shouting in the background and they're typing. They're going to type these long letters now. I'm just giving you the gist of what I believe it is. And then, some other European places in South Africa. So I think that's what we're mainly going to see, is mostly places in Europe. Now, this test that I got, it was given to me by my girlfriend, Alina. I told her that I was curious about it, and she said, well, she told me that she did a similar test before, and it was quite interesting. And then when I visited her in Russia, she, as a Christmas present, she gave me this DNA test, which you get this test kit that you have to spit into until a certain level. Pretty gross, but it has to be done. And then we took it into a place where they sent it to the lab. And then they tested it. They say it usually takes 80 business days, which is like 4 months. It took a little bit longer for them to go through and to do that. So today I'm going to look at what the results are. Actually, so as soon as the results came out, I told her, listen, the results are out, but I want to share the feeling of me sharing what the results are with my family and to people who might be interested. So she asked me, Eric, well, I'm curious, can I check it out? And I said, sure. Yeah, just keep it secret unless it's something really bad, then you can let me know. Anyway, so she checked and she said it's interesting. So I've been waiting probably for the last 4 or 5 days to see what the results are, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. So I'm just going to share it. It shows the ancestry, and it's also going to show some possible diseases that you have to look out for and some nutritional suggestions. So yeah, guys, let's check it out. I hope you enjoy it. Let's go to share the screen. Okay, so everyone can see this is what it looks like. Let me make it a little bit bigger so I can see. Can everyone see? Let me just check if everyone can see. Yeah, everyone can see. Okay, so this is what it looks like. If you go to the back here, it was basically here for a long time where you click here and it's like, oh, it's going to take 80 working days, and then April 29th, and then finally May 14th it came out. Okay, so it says 25 medical analysis. I'm going to check that out later. It says I've got 14 high risks. It's probably not good. Recommendations, and then ancestry, some sports, drugs, skills, and character. Not sure how good that is. Risk of disease. Okay, so it's just explaining about it. Okay, so we've got health, recommendations, medical card, questionnaire, and ancestry. I think let's start with the one most of you are probably curious about, and me too, the ancestry. So let's click here and see what it does. Okay. Okay. Ancestry just did something. Okay. Ethnicity, the Germans. Okay, I don't know what it says, but it says the Germans, 6% Russian, Englishman. Okay, wait, let's see. Okay, Russian. Okay, so 76% of your ancestors are from Germany. Okay, well, let's see, where's that? This looks like Germany. Okay. We have sound similarities in your DNA with the indigenous people of this region. Okay, German, like we thought. Huh. Okay, Russians. Okay, 6%. 6% English. Italian, Spaniards. I don't know about that. 4% Scandinavian. Belgians. Okay, they studied 550 people overseas. Okay, interesting. So, what do we know about the Germans? Okay. Okay, so this is everything. The Sardinians. Okay, mainly from Western Europe then. Okay, the Germans, the Belgians, Slavic. Okay. So, that's interesting. So it's mostly German. I would actually expect a bit more Dutch, I guess. That's interesting. Let's see what it says here at the family tree. Okay, it takes a second. You guys surprised? I'm a bit surprised. I thought I would see more of that. Hi, Sashin. Good to see you. Okay. My great-grandfather was from Berlin just before World War II. Okay, so you can create, or they can create it for you. Okay. I'll create that later. That's fine. Okay. So they have found 74 relatives. Especially, okay, well, since I've got 6% Russian, and I guess this genotech has been used a lot by Russians. I guess there are quite a few relatives from there. Okay. No, I don't want to fill it in. I'll fill out my tree later. Okay, open the list of relatives. Okay, let's say full out. Let's see what it says here. Because there's this other one. Okay, let's just create the tree. See what this does. Okay, excellent. Start compiling. Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that right now. Put in my my family in there a little bit later. See what they're saying. I just wanted to see the direct. Oh, okay, the close relatives. You know, can we zoom out? Let's list them. Okay. Okay, so you can actually add the others. I'm just surprised. Okay, yeah. This is the one I wanted to see. Okay. Oh, this is quite interesting. I wanted to see this, trace the path. Okay. Let's see this. This might be interesting. In the male line. Okay, scroll to the bottom. Okay, yeah, scroll to the bottom. Okay, so let's see how it works. Okay, first, the modern people. Okay. Adam was born. Okay, cradle of life. Okay. Hey. Nelson Mandela. Okay, so it's almost 190,000 years ago. Okay, we've got common ancestors with everyone. And then we moved up north. Okay, so it's the female line and the male line. Well, that's interesting. Okay, Eva Longoria. I think we've got the same birthday, don't we? I should look that up. Okay, so 50,000 years ago, people started wearing clothes, finally. Okay. 50 years began to become light-skinned. Okay, 50,000 years. Nice. Okay. And that's the male line. Where are you going? Oh, you went to Russia, didn't you? Europe. Sir Francis Drake. Okay, nice. Okay, we've domesticated dogs 30 years ago. 30,000 years ago. Great. Oh, wait, what was that? Neanderthals have become extinct. Ah. Okay, now we're moving into the Bronze Age. 19 years ago, the last ice age. Okay, started warming up. Okay, so the female line got to Europe first. We're still going through there. We killed the last mammoths. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Okay, we spread all over Europe in the female line. Okay. Descendant hunters. Okay. In the male line is whatever this is. Okay. And then among ethnic people. Okay. So this group, the haplo group, is there. Okay. So 3 of my distant cousins. Nice. Okay. Let's continue. The female line, H3. Okay. Elena. I guess it's just someone that used it. Wait. I'm still checking that out. Go back. Thank you. I thought it was going to continue. Go to the bottom. Sorry if this is boring, guys. I thought it was quite interesting. If it continued, if it just stops there. Okay, so it stops like 10,000 years ago. Oh yeah, okay, 10,000 years ago. Okay, so it stops here. Interesting. Okay, family tree questionnaire medical card. Okay, you guys still happy? You doing okay? Lena, hi Lena. My dad's here. He says grandmother on father's side was from England, Scotland. Okay, so we do have some British. Upload your test results. Okay. Now, let's see. All analysis. Oh, wait. This isn't all analysis. What do they do then? Don't tell me I have to fill it in. I need to upload the results. Okay. Okay, what does this tell me? No results yet. Oh, okay. Allergic sensitization, 50%. Okay. I've got a vitamin D deficiency. Hypertriglyceride. I don't know what that is. Some B12. I think I need to go through this a little bit more to see. Okay, so here's some recommendations for things I need to. Let's just click on the health and see what they're going to tell me here. Okay, you have 10 high risks. Abdominal aneurysms, alcoholism. Ooh, got to watch out for that one. Got to watch out for my French friends. Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Something just happened. New. Huh. Okay, anyway, let's continue. I'm not sure if you guys can see me. Let's make it a little bit brighter. No, I can't. Asthma. Count. Oh, here we go. Okay. Achilles tendon. Okay, I'm going to watch out for that. Mutations detected. I don't know what this means. Let's click on this. What does this mean? Needing insufficient. Okay. I do not know. I'll look it up later. Okay, nicotine addiction. Ooh, gotta watch out. Well, my brothers need to watch out. The likelihood that you will have a nicotine addiction is 73%. Yeah, gotta watch out for that. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me get this light back on. Might be a minute, might be an hour. It's okay. Let's continue. You guys don't need to see me. Okay, let's see. Okay, nicotine addiction, 73%. Okay, let's see. What's this one? The hypertriglyceridemia. Unmute. Okay. Hi. Can you guys hear me now? Thank you. Sound is off. I don't hear anything. Sorry, guys. Interesting. What do you guys think so far? Yeah. Sorry, I just plugged out my. Now I guess everyone can hear now. Okay. Where was I? Sorry, I was looking at this, so I couldn't really follow the chat. Okay, so like I was saying, nicotine addiction, that's quite scary. This one, probably something to do with the blood. Allergic sensitization, not more than that much more. But I think overall, Paget's disease. Thought it had something to do with math. Okay, well, otherwise, I do quite well on most of these. My risk isn't too bad. Depression, I'm good. Obesity, nice. Suicide, yeah, I'm quite good. I don't feel restless leg syndrome, photo aging of the skin. Okay. Yeah, no, I would take this. If you came to me at the start and said, Eric, this is what we're thinking. No, it should be on still. Thanks, Dad, for the call. Can everyone hear me now? Yeah? I think so. Okay. Yeah, I'm still curious. And let's go to nutrition, see what that says. Okay, all the traits. Okay, iron deficiency. Really? I think I take a lot of okay, vitamin B12, vitamin D. Eating behavior. This is actually more than normal, I think. Lactose, obesity. Okay, so low risk overeating. I'm not so sure about that. Have you seen how much I eat? I think this one is way higher. Sports. Okay, let's see how sporty I am. Fighting. You have the markers of of successful athletes. I knew it. I knew it. If you guys have ever seen me, I'm quite good. Very sporty. You have 8 matches with successful athletes. Okay, let's see. Fighting games and martial arts, knew it. Aerobic sports, long distance skiing. Power. What? Better than 75% of people. Power, yes. Let's see what it says here. I like reading about this. Commonly found in athletes, successful in fighting. Good. Well, I'm not going to go skiing, but that's good to know. Power. You all know I had the power, right? Of course I had the power. Okay. Yeah, you guys can hear me? It's back on? Okay, let's continue. Let's see. Road cycling. I don't care about. Short distance swimming. Yeah, I can see that. Speed skating, throwing. I'm not so sure about this. I'm accurate, but I don't think I've got that. You know, some of my friends can throw a ball really far. I don't think I'm that good at throwing. Weightlifting, maybe. I haven't really tried. I don't really care about picking up heavy objects. I just do like whatever weight I want to. Okay, all of the drugs they studied, 127 drugs. Okay. You have 8 medications with high risk of side effects, whatever this one is. What is this one? I should watch out for this one. Okay, whatever that does. Okay, aspirin. Really? High risk of side effects? Because I use it a lot, but it says here high risk and normal efficiency. Okay, so it's not too much. Now, what kind of side effects? Okay, well, I actually use a lot, and here's the scientific data for it. Okay. I actually use aspirin as like the thing I use the most. It's not like I use it every day, maybe like once every couple of weeks. Okay, yeah, this is a problem. I take a lot of caffeine. Commercial indicators. Okay. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Where are the ones that are dangerous? Okay. No, I want to see the dangerous ones with side effects. Okay, here we go. Aspirin, effervescence. Actually, I use this a lot too. Like every couple of days, I take it. Something like that. Nicotine, yeah, we already said that. Curious about this pyrazinamide. Okay, I don't know what it does. Okay. Let's go to abilities and character. You, Eric, are a very nice person. Very cool. We like you a lot. That's all I want to see. You have 2 outstanding skills and 4 character traits. Okay. Let's go to outstanding abilities. Entrepreneurship and good visual memory. Interesting. Yeah, I would say I'm conscientious. Entrepreneurship, good visual, paranoia, no. Oh, maybe. Oof. Search for exciting stimuli. Riskiness. Okay, maybe. Paranoia. Correct pronunciation when reading aloud. I didn't know that was an ability. Okay, cynicism. Okay, so this is where I'm like just average, the same as most. High level of education. How is that detected in your genetics? That's interesting. How is it manifested? Okay. What does the scientific data tell me about that? Okay, no. I'll just believe you. It's okay. So I'm the same as everybody else. Okay, interesting. And then the outstanding abilities are these ones. Interesting. You guys finding it interesting? There are also some table at the top. Thank you, Lena. Description. Okay. Show me the scientific data. Okay. It's increasing. Nice. I think that's not too bad. Okay, what else do we have? Okay, let's go to the main card again. Main card. Let's see what I've missed. Okay, I don't want to call a list. You can upload your results. What? No, I don't want to enter anything. Okay, so this is for disease prevention. Okay, I've got to look at these ones. I think that's important. These are the risks, the recommendations, my ancestors, sport, drug effectiveness, skills, and character. Okay, now what to do with the risks? Look for the risks. Okay. Actually, I'll go for my medical next month. I have to do a big medical test once a year. Okay, this one I want to see a little bit more of this. Okay, a fourth cousin. Oh, that's interesting. So I've got fourth cousin. Okay, migration. You're a descendant of hunters, the first pastoralists of the Middle East and the first women of Western Europe. That's kind of cool. And this is what I looked at before, right? Yeah, that's what I looked at before. Let's go back. Okay, Neanderthal genes. 1,000 from them. Okay. I've got lots of Neanderthal genes. Maybe. Okay. It's more than 16% of the clients. So it's not that much more, I guess. Only more than 16. This is quite interesting to me, though. I don't think it would just be the Germans. So it's basically just German. And then Russian. Okay, so it says Belarus and 77 other ones. So it's probably over here. Belarus, Ukraine, and English. The Spaniards. Yeah, Belgium. 3%. Okay, so I guess so. Yeah, what did you study? Okay, I found it to you. Okay, 6% Russian. And 4% Scandinavian. That makes sense. This is quite interesting. Spaniards and Italians. I don't know where this came from. 5%. And then here we go. The Germans, mostly. 100 million people. I'm 70% German. Belgians, Belgs, and English. Okay, so I'm Western European, 85% Western European, 5% like Italian and Spanish, and then 10%, 6% Russian, and 4% Scandinavia. Okay, well that makes sense. English, German. Yeah, so German is the most, obviously. Okay, and then we go to all explored. I don't have any Arab in me. I don't have any Indian in me. I don't have any Baltic in me. I don't think I've got any African in me. Oh, that's so sad. I can't even say I'm African. Slavic, okay, 6, mostly Russian, not Ukrainian. Okay, so they've actually got a difference between Ukraine and Russia. Okay, so it says Kazakhstan. Okay, got it. And then the Balkans, also nothing. The Far East, nothing. So I've got nothing of that. No Indian, no Jewish. The Caucasus, no Caucasus in me. Pakistani. Okay, Scandinavian, 4%. Siberia, nothing. And then, wow, a lot of these guys in me. Well, not a lot, but 5%. The Volga Urals, nothing. I mean, Western Europe. No Irish, no Scottish. I thought my dad said something about my grandmother had some kind of Scottish. It doesn't say I've got any in here. It might just be English. Okay. So 85%. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so I've got no Eastern. Okay. Very nice. And now some here and I guess here. What I would have liked to see is Ruby, which company did I use? So it's called Genotech, and I think they also work with 23andMe and some of the other big ones too. I don't know if it's the same a laboratory that or the same type of labs that it does. What I would have liked is to see where a lot of my ancestors are now, because I'm looking for relatives, and I think, well, it's mostly just the ones in Russia that might have done it. But I would have liked to see some more in where they've moved to. So I think that might be the problem. I don't know if this is linked with some of the more American sites like 23andMe, because maybe this is just for this Genotech where it just connects to some of the Russian relatives I might have. I guess something like that. What do you guys think? Open the list of relatives for this. Specify more than 10 relatives. How do I fill it out? No, I want to see. Okay, no. Show relatives only by. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to see. Okay. So all relatives. Yeah, it's fine. They can contact me. NK. Yeah, so Yulia. Common relatives, 7. Okay. Vanda. It's mostly Russian, I guess. Maria. Konstantin. Good looking guy. Oleg. Okay, this is interesting. Actually, I do like this with names. Okay, let's just take the ones with names. Closest relatives first. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, St. Petersburg. Common relatives is 13. Hi, Julia. Good to meet you. Okay, yeah, it's mostly just and I guess these are younger people too that actually took the test, and it's mostly Russian. So I wish it was connected with 23andMe, which is, where you've got more like an international group of people that would have sent in their results. Okay, let me just double check these risks that I have. Okay, Achilles tendon, elevated estradiol. What is this? What do I have to get? Elevated. Slow to achieve your goals in sports and weight. No, I wanted to lose some weight. Okay, that's not fair. Okay, what's this one? What do I have to watch out for? Muscle mass and the rate of fat. No, I want to get muscles quicker. Okay, okay, I don't know what that is. Muscle damage by intense loads. Well, that's for everyone. Okay, well, the mental disorders. Yeah, okay, we got all of these. I guess that's about it. Ooh. Let's see, nutritional risks. Okay, iron, HD levels. Okay, I need to take some more vitamins then. B12. Vitamin D. I'll take some vitamin D, a little bit more of that. The high risks. Okay, I have to take some more iron then. Okay, interesting. Okay. Well, everyone, I think, yeah, I think that's quite nice. I'm going to look some more into it. It was really fun to wait and to see what it says, to get to know where we come from. Yeah, I want to say thank you to my wonderful girlfriend that gave me this present. I really enjoyed it. And I'll take a look at it. If my parents, if you want to see some of it, I'll send it to you. But yeah, I think it's kind of fun. I know this is a different topic, but I thought it might be fun to do it with you then instead of doing something else. About the channel, what will I do this week? Actually, so recently, last week, I put out a video about teachers quitting because students don't know how to read. I'm going to make a video about that, another video about that. And I've already finished another video on how to teach, what is it, pronouns with a worksheet. So I'll put that out maybe 2 weeks later. I just want to see how this latest video goes, because I think it's, while it rains, or when it pours, or you gotta I've got to put out more videos like that if that's what people are looking for. Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, you can send me a message. Where can you send it to me? Probably if you join the Patreon. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it. Yeah, guys, I'm just going to put out some more videos, and yeah, I'm not doing anything next week, so maybe next week I'll do a more professional live stream where we can talk about things. Yeah. Thank you for joining. I don't know if you enjoyed this or not, but I was happy to share it with you. So, yeah, thank you for coming on this journey with me. I wish you a pleasant evening and a great week ahead. This is Eric from Educute, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.